Hello, sir. I'm in need of a job, and I noticed that your trees need some trimming, and that your lawn could use some tender love and care, too. I'm also a handyman. I can also work on your computer. If you have one, I can make it run faster and get all the bugs out.
You say you're a handyman?
Yes, I can do tile work, plumbing, electrical, anything really. I could even work on your fence or deck if it needed repair. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of hard up for a job right now. I mean, I could work really cheap, save you some money. You don't even need to pay me, some food would be good enough. I'm not asking for a handout or anything, I'm willing to work. It's just tough times right now, you know? Recession and all.
I'll tell you what, this house is in need of some attention. I'll pay you a fair price. It'd be my pleasure to have you as my guest at my table. How does that sound, young man?
It sounds wonderful. I really appreciate that, sir.
My name's Frederick. What's your name, son?
Johnny.
Come on inside, we'll talk. There is quite a bit of work here. I'm afraid I've been neglecting this house for some years now.
Hey, I see you have a computer. Like I was saying, I can work on that for you. Get all the bugs out and it'll go faster.
I'd like that very much. But let me show you some more pressing things that need attention. Follow me to the kitchen. Have a seat.
Thanks.
May I offer you a beverage? Water, soda, a beer?
Sure, beer would be great.
So, let's see. The tile here in the kitchen needs to be redone. I need a new fence along the side of the house and in the backyard. I want new posts dug into the ground with cement around the post. We need some electrical work in the garage. There are a lot of wires that are just plain dangerous. And the house needs a new paint job. Can you do all this, son? I mean, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I can do anything. When do we start?
Well, you are the eager one.
Yeah, like I said, I'm desperate for work right now.
Okay, let's prioritize. I think the fence is most in need of work. It'll probably make my neighbors happy to see a new fence. And it is summer, so the weather will treat you nicely. I think fence would be a good first choice. What do you think, Johnny?
Well, yeah, it's a good first choice. I'd have to look at the fence first to see what kind of lumber I'd need. Then I'd have to go get the lumber. Maybe have a line of credit at a local lumber store or gift card, whatever's easiest. And I'd bring you receipts so you'd know everything's on the up and up. It's just separate from my labor.
How about a blank check? That sounds like the most expedient way to do it. After all, a canceled check could be my receipt.
Yeah.
Hey, son. Take a break. Join me for lunch.
Hey, thanks. You know, I'm really getting to like you, Frederick. I'll tell you what. I'll fix up your computer for you, for free, on me.
No, I won't have it.
It's a hobby of mine, I insist. think he trusts me. Yeah, he lives here all alone. No friends, no family. He's completely cut off from the outside world. He's perfect. The best Mark I've ever had. I think it's time. Oh, come on. He doesn't need the money. We do. He's rich. For him, it's the difference between champagne and beer. For me, it's being invited to the table, man. Don't sugarcoat it. I've been injured, man. I have the right to be bitter. Okay, man, whatever. You're missing the point. You're wrong. He already does. And by tomorrow, I'll have it in the bag. Wrong again. What does an old man need with all that money? I'm the one who can use it. It's survival of the fittest, man. No, I'm not deceiving him. He's deceiving himself. Besides, he's not worth the truth.
It seems to me you're almost finished here. Would you care to join me for dinner? I would love the company. I am most glad you happened upon my house. I'm embarrassed to admit that I am most in need of a handyman and in need of some pleasant company. Before you came along, I was letting my house go, letting myself go too. When I was young, my life was full of purpose. I felt productive and needed. Now I feel like I'm just biding my time. It seems that you get to a point in life where the world is taking more away from you than it is giving you. I am clearly beyond that point.
Well, what did you used to do?
I was a surgeon, mostly amputations due to peripheral arterial diseases. I was quite noted too. I taught surgeons all over the world. I donated my time and skills to helping people, especially in poor countries. It was a fulfilling life.
Looks like it paid well, too. You have a beautiful house, delicious wine, nice cars. You're living the life.
How I envy you. I wish material things fulfill me, but I'm not much for material things. What I love is that I can afford to buy my material things. And I don't quite understand young people today. You take a kid, say, he steals a pair of new shoes at the mall, wears them, brags to all of his friends, makes a show of himself. But the shoes themselves are nothing. If he stole them, then they're an artifact of shame. But if he earned them, then he can wear them proudly. Sort of a symbol of his contribution to society.
Well, it's very admirable of you, Frederick. You're a generous person.
My ex-wife didn't think so. She called me power hungry. Said I was trying to be God. But let me tell you, son, when I'm performing surgery on someone, I am God. Do you understand that? I am God. children abandoned me too. They said the same thing. Power hungry. I just wanted to give them things that I never had as a child. Is that so wrong? I dedicated my whole life to my family. Everything I did for them. And now, I have no family. I've never once seen my grandchildren.
Look, Frederick, I like you and I want to help you. I feel comfortable letting you in on my little secret that I only tell my close friends.
What little secret?
When I close my eyes, I can see the future. I can see into the future. It's something I use sometimes. I used to use it all the time, and I was living the life like you know? But I felt kind of guilty, like I was ripping people off, so I stopped. But I want to show my appreciation for everything you've done for me. We could play the stock market, win a few horse races, whatever you want.
Now you're pulling my leg, son. No one can predict the future. It's impossible.
Let me prove it to you then. I could do it right now. I just have to close my eyes though, because there's too many distractions. I have to see nothing. Then, I can see the future. Let me make it easy for you. I'll just predict what will happen tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow at Golden Gate Fields, there's a horse. Get my goat. And she's gonna win the third race. And you should buy Exxon stock, because they're gonna split tomorrow, and you'd make a killing.
I like you, son. But sometimes you make me laugh.
Well, just wait till tomorrow then, and we'll see if my predictions are correct.
So, today we prove your little charade is just that. A charade. Well, I'll be darned. Get my goat won the third race. I can't believe it. Oh my. Exxon split today. Wow. I could have made a killing. I have a business proposition for you. Why don't you come live with me? The house is certainly large enough to accommodate you, and you could get more work done for me. Perhaps we can be a team. With my money and your abilities, we could be rich beyond your dreams.
I'd love to live with you, but working my magic, making predictions, it just doesn't seem moral-minded, you know? How about I just spend the night tonight and we play it by ear?
Wonderful. Wonderful. You know, son, I always felt you came into my life for a reason. It's like they say, when one door closes, another opens. With every ending, there's a new beginning.
When one chapter ends, a new one begins.
Until you get to the end of the book. You meet people in life you deserve to meet. It's like a reflection of who you are. There's no happenstance. There's no serendipity. There's no accidents.
I think there's such thing as chance, don't you?
No, son. We are ruled by divine order. So let's sleep on it. Take the day off. We have a lot to do come tomorrow. You can't talk yourself out of what you walked into, son. With your powers of prediction, I will regain my prowess. My wife and children will love me again. I will see my grandchildren. It's that simple. You were meant to come here. It will be so wonderful having you as my guest.